Welcome, ladies and lords, to another Tandem Yeti video, where today I will be reviewing Doctor Who Season 12, Episode 7? 7? 8? 9? 7? 8? Yeah, I think it's Episode 7 of Doctor Who Season 12. It's called Can You Hear Me? And it is the very first Doctor Who episode to feature a question mark in the title, which is quite interesting. I quite like that kind of the sense of mystery in the title, which is really cool. I really like the idea of the premise of this episode. It looks really cool. Kind of reminds me of a mix kind of between the Dream Lord and the Nightmare Man from the Sarah Jane Adventures. Which I rewatched the episode today, and it's I love the Nightmare Man. He's really creepy and stuff, and I love the Dream Lord. So if this episode is what I think it is, it looks like it's gonna be amazing. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I think it's an episode that I've been looking forward to the most since Fugitive of the Jadoon, which we did 2 episodes ago. But I mean, this is the second episode I've been looking forward to the most of Season 11 and Season 12 put together. It looks like it's going to be really exciting. It looks like it's going to be really good. But as you can see, if you read all the comments of this tweet here, sure are Jodie as Doctor, the nightmare continues. And there's just so many. Pretty much the first 20 tweets you look at is just hate for the show, and they haven't even seen this episode and they're hating on it, and it really disappoints me. So I'll probably be making a video, hopefully coming up this Wednesday, about the dark side of the Doctor Who community, which should be interesting. Anyway, I think that's enough of me talking. I better go and watch the episode, so I will see you when I have watched the episode. I thought that episode was a really really well made, really great episode. Now, it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, but it was still really good, and I think it takes place as my 4th favourite Jodie Whittaker Doctor Who episode, I think. That's after Spyfall Part 1, Spyfall Part 2, Fugitive of the Jadoon. I think they're just exceptional episodes. And then this one came after that. And yeah, this is definitely the best sort of I don't know, I suppose it had series arc in it, but I'm going to say it's just sort of like a standalone kind of episode thing. And I thought it was really nice. It wasn't just a filler episode. I think this episode had a lot more depth to it. It had loads of the most character development we've seen. I think this episode had more character development than the entire of Series 11. I don't know. I might just be making it up, but I think it seems a lot like that. People are saying that Series 11 had no character development whatsoever, but I think it did. I think we did get good grasps of the character. And I like this episode because it sort of went back to kind of Doctor Who, Doctor 9 to 12, where they kind of had kind of scenes in it which weren't important for the plot. They were just kind of nice character, kind of relationship building parts of the episode, which were really cool. The actual plot itself, with the immortal beings and all that, I wasn't that into it that much, but it was executed really well with some really great, awesome kind of artistic visuals, and the very first actual animation in a Doctor Who episode, which was really interesting to see. I thought I was kind of more interested in the nightmares that the companions were having, and their responses to that, and the outcome. And it was really nice. Even after the whole plot finished, we saw for the last 10 minutes we saw all the companions and how they were after that adventure, which I thought was a really nice touch. It was paced really well. I'm really liking the pacing of the episodes of this season. I think that's one of the upsides of this season, the pacing. I just feel like it's kind of nice and taking its time. I sort of thought one of the main reasons I didn't enjoy the actual plot was because it maybe was a bit rushed, but I like how it took its time and all the characters, and it showed us through like the three different companions, and it spent plenty of time with each one, even though there was loads. They also introduced the idea of Yaz and Ryan leaving. They were talking about leaving the Doctor, and Graham was worried about cancer. So there was a theme of kind of there was a theme of the companions departing from the Doctor this episode, which I strongly believe most of them will stay on for series 13, but I feel like we'll lose one or two companions in the finale. I feel like that's gonna happen. Also, the creatures in this episode, I don't know what they're called, but they look like that. They looked exactly like the creatures from Temple Run. I've got someone dressed up as a creature from Temple Run on the screen right now. I think they look exactly like the splitting image. I was like, oh, is Temple Run creature? What is doing? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. What do you think? That should be interesting. Yeah, I really thought like the whole thing, bringing back the Ryan's Dreg, kind of like the dregs from the Orphan 55, and sort of he was actually scared of that kind of future, was really cool. And the visuals in this were mad. There were so many weird and wacky visuals, like the fire dream that Ryan had, and yeah, there's just so much crazy. So like it's so weird. This season the Doctor Who's had loads of really weird moments in it. Yeah, and also I like the Doctor, how it brought back the whole timeless child thing. So there is sort of a series arc in there. Who is it? Timeless child was there, and we've sort of learned that there's more than one timeless child, because the season finale is called the Timeless Children. So I mean, that probably means there's more than one. So we've been lied to that it's a timeless child. No idea what's going on with the timeless child. No idea what the reveal is going to be. I'm sure it will be mad if Fugitive of the Dune is anything to go by. So overall, I would rate this episode 8.5 out of 10. I think I'd give this one. Yeah, I didn't take me long to think of that. I'm pretty sure 8.5 out of 10. A really decent episode, Doctor Who, but could be improved in the main kind of plot kind of area. But it was executed really well, as I said. So talking about the schedule for this week. So hopefully on Wednesday I should be releasing my video about the Doctor Who fandom and about the hatred to Doctor Who, which I'm looking forward to. And also, I think I'll be releasing the next review to next episode about Frankenstein a little bit later, like maybe the next day rather than straight after the episode, because I'll be in London. So I'm sorry about that, but I'll get it up as soon as I can. So I think that's everything I have to say. So thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, because if you didn't, then you wasted about 7 minutes of your life. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.